Hello friends, you are watching ISC Mathematics and we are solving exercise 14b of chapter number 14, equation of a straight line. Before we move further, I would like to remind you that if you have not subscribed and liked my video, my channel, then please do like and subscribe my channel ISC Mathematics. Okay, now let us move further. We will solve the exercise 14b. In the last class we have solved till question number 8. Today we will solve question number 9 onwards. Okay, so 14b question number 9. Without using Pythagoras theorem, we have to prove that the given vertices are the vertices of a right angled triangle. In this question, we are given the vertices of a triangle. This is question number 9. Vertex A has coordinates 1, 3. Vertex B is having coordinates 3, -1. And vertex C is having coordinates -5, -5. Okay, now we have to show that these vertices are the vertices of a right angled triangle. Okay, let us recall what is a right angled triangle. A right angled triangle is a triangle in which one angle is 90 degree. Yes or no? We will notice that the two sides are perpendicular to each other, base and height. Clear? So, if these two sides are perpendicular each other, it means what? The slopes of these two lines will have their product to be equal to -1. Yes or no? Because we know that if the two lines are perpendicular to each other, then the product of their slopes is equal to -1. Clear? So what we will do, we will find out, since we don't know which side is which two sides are perpendicular to each other. For example, AB and BC are perpendicular, or AB and AC are perpendicular, or BC and AC are perpendicular. We don't know. We have to determine that. So what we will do, we will calculate the slopes of all the three sides, AB, BC and AC, and then we will check. Okay, we will take the products of two sides at a time. For example, slope of AB into slope of BC, and slope of BC into AC, slope of AB into AC, like this. Yes or no? So let us start. Okay, we will find out the slope of here AB. Okay, so slope of AB will be given by the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, x1, y1 will be the coordinates of A, x2, y2 will be the coordinates of B. So let us put the value -1 -3 upon 3 minus 1 is equal to -4 upon 2 is equal to -2. So we got here slope of line AB is, or slope of side AB is -2. Yes or no? Similarly, we will calculate now slope of BC. Okay, so again the same formula, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Yes or no? y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, in this case x1 y1 will be the coordinates of B and x2 y2 will be the coordinates of C. So y2 is -5, minus plus 1, and x2 is -5 minus 3. Okay, so we will write -5 plus 1 will be -4, and -8, which is equal to 1/2. So we got the slope of line BC to be 1/2. Okay, now if you notice that if we take the product of slope of AB to slope of BC, then we will get -1. Yes or no? It means AB and BC are perpendicular. So after calculating the slope of first two sides, if you come to know that their product of their slopes is -1, then no need to find the slope of the third side. If you don't have the product of these two sides to be equal to -1, then in that case you can calculate the third side. Clear? So here now we will write down, now slope of side AB multiplied by slope of BC is equals to -2 multiplied by 1/2 is equals to -1, and therefore AB is perpendicular to BC. Yes or no? Clear? Because we know that if the slopes of two lines, if the product of the slopes of two lines is equal to -1, then the two lines are perpendicular. Clear? So we came to know that AB and BC are two perpendicular sides. Clear? So therefore we can write down, and therefore in triangle ABC angle B is 90 degree, and therefore triangle ABC is a right angled triangle. Clear? So with the help of slopes we will show that the given triangle is a right angled triangle. Now let us solve the next question. This is question number 9 we have completed. We will solve now question number 10. Okay, question number 10. In question number 10, we are given the vertices of 4 points A, B, C, D. A 1, -2, B 3, 6, C 5, 10, and D 3, 2. Okay, the 4 vertices are given. We have to show that these are the vertices of parallelogram ABCD. Okay, in parallelogram ABCD, we know that the opposite sides are parallel and equal. Yes or no? So if ABCD is a parallelogram, it means AB will be parallel to DC and AD will be parallel to BC. Now let us discuss the slopes of these lines. We know that if two lines are parallel like ABDC and ADBC, then their slopes will be equal. Clear? So if we want to show that ABCD is a parallelogram, then we have to show that the two pairs of opposite sides have equal slopes. So what we will show over here, we will show that slope of AB is equal to slope of DC and slope of AD is equal to slope of BC. So these two things we have to show. Okay, so now let us find out the slope of the 4 lines. Okay, slope of AB we will start with. We have formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 equals 6 minus 2, that is plus 2, and 3 minus 1, 6 plus 2, 8/2 is equal to 4. Okay, slope of BC, again 10 minus 6, 5 minus 3, 4/2 is equal to 2. Then we will calculate slope of CD or DC. Any way you can write DC or CD. Okay. 10 minus 2, I am taking C as x2 y2 and D as x1 y1. So 10 minus 2 upon 5 minus 3, 8 by 2 is equal to 4, and finally slope of AD will be calculated. Okay, so 2 minus minus 2 and 3 minus 1, so 4 by 2 is equals to 2. Okay, now you will notice that slope of AB, yes or no, is equal to slope of DC. Value of both is 4 only, and therefore we can say that AB is parallel to DC. Okay, so now we will write down that slope of AB is equal to slope of DC, and therefore AB is parallel to DC. Similarly, slope of BC equals slope of AD. Therefore, okay, which is both are equal 2 and 2, yes or no? And therefore we will write down, okay, this is equal to 4 and this both the values are equal to 2, and therefore we will write down that BC is parallel to AD, and therefore we can write down ABCD is a parallelogram, because we know that in a quadrilateral, if two pairs of opposite sides are equal, then that quadrilateral is called the parallelogram. Clear? So from 1 and 2 we can say this. Okay, from 1 and 2 we can say that ABCD is a parallelogram. Clear? So question number 10 is over. Now let us solve question number 11. Okay, question number 11. We are given the vertices, coordinates of the vertices of triangle ABC. A is 5, 4. Point B has coordinates -3, -2, and C has coordinates 1, -8. Okay, we have to find the slope of median AD and the slope of altitude BM. Okay, let us draw triangle ABC. Okay, this is triangle ABC, sorry. Clear? Median AD is given. So now we know what is the median AD. Okay, line segment joining vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So it means that D is the midpoint of BC. So we can calculate using the midpoint formula. We can calculate the coordinates of point D. Yes or no? Okay, so let us do that first. D is the midpoint. Okay, it is given that AD is the median. AD is the median, and therefore D is the midpoint of BC. Clear? And therefore we will calculate the coordinates of point D using the midpoint formula. X is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. Now let us put the values. Okay, x1 and y1 are the coordinates of B and x2, y2 are the coordinates of C. So x1, that is minus 3 plus 1 upon 2, and y is equal to minus 2 minus 8 upon 2. Therefore, x equals minus 2 upon 2 and y equals minus 10 upon 2. Therefore, okay, x equals minus 1 and y equals minus 5. Okay, and therefore coordinates of D are minus 1 comma minus 5. Clear? We got the coordinates of point D. Okay, now you are told to find the slope of AD. So now we can calculate the slope of AD. Yes or no? We have formula to calculate the slope. What is that formula? y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So coordinates of A will be x1, y1. Coordinates of D will be x2, y2. And we will find out the slope of AD. Yes or no? Now slope of AD. Okay, we have A 5 comma 4 and D minus 1 comma minus 5. Okay, slope of AD will be given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So minus 5 minus 4 upon minus 1 minus 5 minus 9 upon minus 6, and therefore slope of AD will be 3 upon 2. Clear? So this is the first answer. Still we have to find out one more thing. Okay, but I hope you understood how to find the slope of AD. It is very easy. First we will calculate the coordinates of D, D being midpoint of BC, and then using the formula to find the slope, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, we can find out the slope of median AD. Clear? Now we will find the slope of altitude BM. Okay, 14th question number 11, 3 upon 2 we got. Now what is altitude? First let us discuss. Okay, altitude BM. What do you mean by altitude? Okay, altitude is the perpendicular drawn from the vertex on the opposite side. So here we have drawn BM perpendicular to AC. Yes or no? Therefore BM is called the altitude. Okay, now we have to find the slope of altitude. Now you notice that BM is perpendicular to AC. Clear? Here remember that M is not the midpoint, so you don't use the midpoint formula to find the coordinates of M. Don't do this mistake. Clear? What we will do, we will use the fact. What is the fact? That the slopes of two perpendicular lines are negative reciprocals of each other. This fact you just keep in mind. That fact we are going to use. Okay, here we will calculate the slope of AC. Okay, why? Because AC and BM are perpendicular and we are having the coordinates of line segment AC, and therefore you can calculate the slope of AC. Once you got the slope of AC, then just take its negative reciprocal, you will get the slope of BM. Clear? So, okay, we will calculate slope of AC. Now, slope of AC is equals to again y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 y AC. So minus 8 minus 4 upon 1 minus 5 is equal to minus 12 upon minus 4 is equals to 3. So we got the slope of therefore we will write down the relation that slope of BM will be equal to -1 upon slope of AC. As I told, if the two lines are perpendicular, then slope of one line is negative reciprocal of the slope of the other line. Clear? So we are having the slope of AC which is 3. So what will be the slope of BM? -1 upon 3. So let us write down this last statement, and therefore slope of BM is equal to -1 upon 3. Clear? So this is the second answer. With this, question number 11 is over. Okay, so if the fundas are clear, you will not have any problem in this chapter. Question number 11 -1 upon 3 we got. Now let us solve question number 12. Okay, now we will solve question number 12. In question number 12, we have to find the equation of a line which is parallel to given line. You are given the equation of a line 3x plus 2y equals 8. Say this is the equation number 1, equation of a given line. We have to find the equation of a line which is parallel to given line and passing through a point. Okay, it is given that required line is parallel to line 1 and it is passing through point 0, 1. Okay, let us again repeat the question. We have to find the equation of a line which is parallel to this line. Okay, from this statement what we understood, okay, required line and the given line are parallel lines. Okay, if the two lines are parallel, then what do we know? We know that if the two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. Clear? Yes or no? It means what? One equation is given. Okay, if you calculate the slope of given line, the same will be the slope of the required line, because required line is parallel to line 1. Clear? So we will get the slope of the required line. Okay, second statement is given. The required line is passing through point 0, 1. Now we got the slope of required line and we are given one point. So we can use the formula. What is that formula called? Point slope formula. Yes or no? Y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. So that formula we will use to form the equation. Clear? So first of all we will find out the slope of given line. Okay, we are given 3x plus 2y is equals to 8. This is line 1 or given line. Okay, how to find the slope? Let us convert this into the form y is equal to mx plus c. Make y the subject. Okay, therefore 2y is equals to minus 3x plus 8. Therefore y is equal to minus 3 upon 2 into x plus 8 upon 2. Therefore y is equal to minus 3 upon 2x plus 4. Okay, this is required given line. Okay, and therefore slope of line 1, what is the slope of line 1? Minus 3 upon 2. Clear? Yes or no? Say this is equal to m. This is the value of m, slope. Okay. Now we know that required line passes through point 0, 1 and has slope -3/2. Okay, required line passes through point 0, 1 and has slope -3, 2. Okay, so we will use the point slope formula, or let me write down first one more statement we should write down. Therefore, or I will write down over here. Okay, therefore slope of a required line will be equal to -3/2. Clear? Why? Because required line is parallel to the given line. Yes or no? Okay, so we got the slope of required line to be -3/2. Now required line passes through this point and has slope -3/2, and therefore equation of required line will be given by y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Okay, x1, y1 are the coordinates of the given point. So y minus 1 is equal to -3/2 into x minus 0. Therefore 2y minus 2 is equal to -3x, or 3x plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the required line. Clear? Okay, one more statement here. I would write down that required line is parallel to line 1, and therefore we will write down that slope of required line is equal to slope of line 1. Okay, so this particular point we should remember. If the two lines are parallel, then their slopes will be equal. Clear? So here then we have taken slope of required line to be equal to -3/2, and this is the answer line. Clear? So I hope you understood this question. These questions are simple, provided that you have understood the concepts. Question number 12, 3x plus 2y is equal to 2. Okay, that is right. Now let us solve. Okay, this is the first one of question 12. Now we will solve the second part. Okay, this was the first part. Now second part of question number 12 is given. Okay, second part of question number 12. Find the equation of a line which is parallel to line 2x plus 5y is equals to 9. Okay, this is the given line, and passing through the midpoints of A 2, 7 and B -4, 1. Okay, let us try to understand statement 1, or first line of the question is we have to find the equation of a line which is parallel to given line. Yes or no? So from that, what did we conclude? We concluded that the slope of the required line is equal to slope of line 1. Okay, so let us write down that. Okay, since required line is parallel to line 1, and therefore we will write down that slope of required line is equal to slope of line 1. Clear? Yes or no? Now we will find out the slope of the given line, okay, which will be the slope of the required line. So let us find out the slope of given line. We are given 2x plus 5y is equals to 9. We will convert this equation to y is equals to mx plus c form. In other words, we will make y the subject. So 5y is equals to minus 2x plus 9. Therefore y is equals to minus 2 upon 5x plus 9 upon 5, and therefore slope of line 1. What is the slope of line 1? That is the coefficient of x. Yes or no? M is equals to minus 2 upon 5, and therefore, okay, slope of line 1 is equals to minus 2 upon 5. Therefore, slope of required line denoted by m will be the same, which will be equal to minus 2 upon 5. Clear? So we got the value of slope m. Now it is given that a required line passes through the midpoint of AB. So can we calculate the coordinates of that point? Obviously, by using the midpoint formula, we will find out the coordinates of the midpoint of AB, and required line is passing through that midpoint. So let us first find out. Okay, required line passes through the midpoint of AB, and therefore coordinates of midpoint of AB will be given by x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. Therefore x is equal to x1 y1 coordinates of A, and x2 y2 are the coordinates of B. So 2 minus 4 upon 2, and y is equal to minus 4, 7 plus 1 upon 2. Therefore x is equal to minus 2 upon 2, and y is equal to 8 upon 2. Therefore x is equal to minus 1, and y is equal to 4. Clear? So we got the coordinates of the midpoint of line segment AB to be minus 1, 4. Okay, and therefore coordinates of midpoint of AB are minus 1, 4. Okay, now required line is passing through this point and is having slope minus 2, 5. Okay, we will write down that required line passes through point minus 1, 4 and has a slope equal to minus 2, 5, and therefore equation will be equation of required line will be given by, again, Points-Law formula, y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Here x1 and y1 are the coordinates of this midpoint. So y minus 4 is equals to m is, what is m? Minus 2 upon 5. Yes or no? Into x minus minus plus 1. Let us simplify. Therefore 5y minus 5 4s are 20 is equal to minus 2x minus 2. Therefore 2x plus 5y minus 18 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the required line. 2x plus 5y minus 18 is equal to 0. So we have completed second of question number. It is question number 12, second one. 2x plus 5y is equal to 18. Done. Okay, now let us solve question number 13. Okay, question number 13. Coordinates of triangle ABC are given. Minus 1 comma 3 are the coordinates of A. B has coordinates for 4 comma 2 and C has coordinates 3 comma minus 2. Okay, we have to find the coordinates of the centroid and the equation of a line passing through C and parallel to AC. Okay, so here two questions are there. Question number 1, we have to find the coordinates of the centroid. Yes or no? What coordinates of the centroid? So we have direct formula. Okay, coordinates of centroid. Coordinates of centroid. Recall chapter number 13. Yes or no? Section and midpoint formula. So coordinates of centroid will be given by x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Therefore x is equal to obviously x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3 are the coordinates of points ABC respectively. So let us put the values. Minus 1 plus 4 plus 3 upon 3 and y is equal to 3 plus 2 minus 2 upon 3. Therefore x is equals to 6 upon 3 and y is equal to 3 upon 3. Therefore x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1, and therefore coordinates of centroid will be 2, 1. Clear? So this is the first answer. Now we will find out the second answer. Okay, let us draw the figure and try to understand with the help of a rough figure. Okay, ABC is a triangle. The second point is find the equation of the line passing through C and parallel to AC. Yes or no? But actually there is some mistake. It must be passing through G, centroid G. Okay, what is the centroid? We know now very well. It is the point of intersection of the medians. Yes or no? So we have calculated G. Now we have to find the equation of a line which is which is passing through G and parallel to AC. Okay, here we have G. Clear? So we have to find the equation of a line which is passing through point G and parallel to AC. Clear? So we have coordinates of point G, and this line, say this is line L, okay, which is parallel to AC. So these two lines are parallel. It means what? What should strike? Okay, if the two lines are parallel, then their slopes must be equal. So slope of required line will be equal to slope of AC, and we can calculate the slope of AC with by using formula. Clear? So first we will find out here slope of AC. Slope of AC, we will find out y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So y2 minus 2 minus 3 upon x2 is 3 plus 1, so minus 5 upon 4. Okay, this is slope of AC we got. Clear? Slope of AC. Now required line has the same slope. Okay, now we will write down, since required line is parallel to AC, and therefore slope of required line will be equal to slope of AC, and therefore what will be the slope of the required line? Slope of required line will be equal to minus 5 upon 4. Clear? So we got the slope of the required line, and we know that the required line is passing through point 2, 1. Okay, so we will write down now required line passes through point G 2, 1 and has slope minus 5 upon 4. Okay, and therefore equation of required line, again we will use the point slope formula. Okay, therefore equation of required line will be given by the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus coordinates of G are x1, y1. Okay, so y minus 1 is equal to m is minus 5 upon 4 into x minus 2. Therefore 4y minus 4 equal to minus 5x plus 10, and therefore 5x plus 4y is equal to 14. This is the equation of the required line. Here 5x plus 4y is equal to 14. So you must notice that in this kind of questions, okay, we have solved question number 13. 2, 1 and 5x plus 4y is equal to 14. You must have noticed that in these questions, one line, equation of one line is given, yes or no, which is parallel to the required line. So for using the relation that the parallel line has equal slopes, we can find out the slope of the required line, and one point is given. So in the most of the cases we are using the point slope formula y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Okay, now let us solve question number 14. Okay, question number 14 we will solve. Find the equation of a line passing through point P minus 2 comma 1 and parallel to line joining A 4 comma minus 3 and B minus 1 comma 5. Okay, now this is again a very easy and similar kind of question. The required line is passing through this point, it is given, and the required line is parallel to the line joining AB. It means we can consider this to be line AB only. Okay, so required line is parallel to line AB and required line is passing through point P. Okay, required line is parallel to AB. It means what? That the slope of required line and slope of AB will be equal. Okay, in this case equation of AB is not given, but the coordinates of A and B are given, so we can calculate the slope of AB. Clear? So let us first calculate slope of line AB. Okay, will be equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So 5 minus minus plus 3 upon minus 1 minus 4, 8 upon minus 5. This is the slope of AB. Yes or no? Clear? We got slope of AB. Now obviously required line is, we will write down that now required line is parallel to AB and therefore slope of required line will be equal to slope of line AB, and therefore slope of required line or answer line will be given by minus 8 upon 5 only. Clear? So we got the slope and we are given that the line passes through point P minus 2 comma 1. Okay, so we will write down that now required line passes through point P minus 2 comma 1 and has slope minus 8 upon 5, and therefore its equation or equation of required line, again we will use the point slope formula only. Y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus 1 is equals to minus 8 upon 5 into x minus minus plus 2. Therefore 5y minus 5 is equals to minus 8x minus 16. Therefore 8x plus 5y plus 11 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the answer line or required line. 8x plus 5y plus 11 equals 0. Okay, so this is question number 14 we solved. 8x plus 5y plus 11. Now let us solve question number 15. far you must have understood that in order to frame the line, we can use any of the various forms we have studied earlier. It may be slope intercept form, or it may be a point slope form as we have used over here, or it may be in some cases a 2-point form. Okay, so what are the required things for framing a line are, okay, either you have slope and point, okay, then you can point slope form. If you have y intercept and slope of a line, then you can use the slope intercept form. Clear? Similarly, if you are given the 2 points on a line, then you can use the 2-point formula. So various ways we can frame the line, okay, but it depends upon the value given. Clear? So now question number 15 we will move towards. Okay, question number 15. Equation of a line passing through the origin and perpendicular to line y plus 5x is equal to 3. Okay, this is the given line. Now it is given that required line is perpendicular to given line. We will write down that required line is perpendicular to line 1. Okay, now we know the relationship between the slopes of two perpendicular lines. Okay, the slope of required line will be negative reciprocal of the slope of the given line. Yes or no? So we will write down therefore slope of required line will be equal to -1 upon slope of line 1. Clear? Now let us find out slope of line 1. Slope of line 1 will be given by y2. Okay, slope of line 1 we can directly find out from the equation. Let us number this as number 2. Equation number 2. Okay, now we have equation of given line y plus 5x is equal to 3. This is equation number 1. Okay, let us make y the subject. So y is equal to -5x plus 3, and for slope, what is the slope? That is the coefficient of x. Yes or no? The slope of given line or line 1 will be equal to -5. Yes or no? Given line, that is line 1 only. Okay, and therefore slope of required line will be -1 upon -5, that is equal to 1 upon 5. Clear? So this is the slope of the required line. Okay, now further it is given that required line is passing through the origin. So origin has the coordinate 0, 0. So now you have 1 point 0, 0 and the slope. So we can again use the point slope formula to frame the equation of the required line. Okay. Now required line passes through the origin, that is 0, 0, and has slope 1 upon 5. Yes or no? And therefore equation of required line will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus 0 is equal to 1 upon 5 into x minus 0. Therefore y is equal to 1 upon 5x. Therefore 5y is equal to x, or 5y minus x is equal to 0, or x minus 5y is equal to 0. You can write down in any way. All the three answers are right only. Clear? So we got the final answer to be x minus 5y is equal to 0. This is the equation of the required line. minus 5y is equal to 0. Now let us solve question number 16. Okay, question number 16 we are going to solve now. In question number 16 we have to find the equation of a line which is passing through the origin and parallel to line 3x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, this is line 1. Let us find out the slope of the line. Okay, 3x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 2y is equal to minus 3x minus 4. Therefore, y is equal to minus 3 upon minus 2 into x minus 4 upon minus 2. Therefore, y is equal to 3 upon 2x plus minus minus will be plus. Okay, yes, so we got the slope of even line, therefore slope of line 1 will be equal to 3 upon 2. Okay, now it is given that required line is parallel to given line and therefore their slopes will be equal, yes or no? It is given that required line is parallel to line 1 and therefore slope of required line will be equal to slope of line 1 and therefore slope of required line denoted by m will be equal to 3 upon 2. So this is the slope of the required line. Now, okay, required line passes through origin. Origin has coordinate 0, 0, yes or no, and has slope. What is the slope of the line? 3 upon 2. So now again we can use the point slope formula. Therefore, equation of required line will be given by y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Therefore, y minus 0 is equals to m is 3 upon 2 into x minus 0. Therefore, y is equals to 3 upon 2x. Therefore, 2y is equals to 3x or 2y minus 3x is equal to 0 or 3x minus 2y is equal to 0. So this is the required line. Clear? This was question number 16 we have solved. X minus 2y is equal to 0. Okay, so far we have solved. Today we started from question number 9 onwards and we have completed question number 16. So almost 8 questions we have solved. Okay, now further questions we will solve in the next video. Thank you very much.